Yo guys, what is up? It's MasterDavros here, bringing us here some new Halo 5 Guardians news information on the new Warzone Firefight update and some cool new things that have been announced for Warzone Firefight. And this includes the new UNSC flying vehicle. That's right, you heard me right here, a new UNSC flying vehicle which is not a Falcon nor a Hornet, but is called the WASP. So let's dive into the WASP first before we move on to the GRUNT mech boss, which is for me personally a huge highlight and totally unexpected. But anyway, let's talk about the WASP here. So basically the WASP is a sort of like a UNSC VTOL air vehicle which can be effective. You can pretty much lower it down to the ground, and it's where it's sort of like a hovering ghost type vehicle, and you can pretty much gun down spawn. It's pretty much where it's mostly effective for, but it'll have a sort of a chain gun turret on its right hand side and a missile turret on its left hand side, which is similar to the Mantis types of weapons. And it's gonna be sort of like the weaker vehicle compared to the Banshee and the Phaeton. Now the Banshee can be offensive, really offensive with it, and the Phaeton you can be offensive with, but this one is a really fast vehicle, more faster than the Phaeton and the Banshee, and you wanted to use it to like make some quick surprise attacks and ambushes on your enemy, taking them out, and once your shields deplete you have a limited time to escape, because the armor on this thing is weaker compared to the Banshee and the Phaeton. So the ideal purpose of this thing is to be a very powerful ground air vehicle that can attack ground units before it can make it escape. So it can be used like a quick time attack vehicle. So you have to fly in lone for a kill and bugging out quickly to allow the shields to escape. The armor on the WASP is light in order to keep it aloft, so a recharging shield provides the moderate protection needed to re-engage at a later time. So the key, explained by Free is to keep moving, drop and load to maximize the weapon effectiveness, and steer clear of vehicles with heavy weapons, which pretty much gives you an idea of what it's capable of. So let's talk about the new GRUNT boss. That's right, it's going to be a GRUNT mech boss added to Warzone and Warzone Firefight specifically. It's definitely going to be a Warzone boss exclusive to the St. Helios map, and basically it's called a GRUNT Goblin, which is full name. It is basically a mech piloted by an elite grunt. So what is the Goblin thing all about? You'll see here an image in a second. They're pretty cool. So basically the standard GRUNT Goblins they have basically double-barreled heavy needlers, which basically can do massive damage to vehicles and units, ground infantry units. And by the way, they can be pretty powerful, and definitely will be a challenge. Perhaps even more of a challenge in the war, we'll have to wait and see. But the heavy needlers can lock on up to 8 players. That's right, 8 Spartans, and pretty much destroy them. And the way to take this thing out is there's basically a few weaknesses around the grunt, and you have to basically shoot them, and once you destroy the weaknesses you'll see the grunt's head pop up, which is where you can land the last headshot of a grunt and kill him permanently. So, but the needlers are not the only thing this guy can be capable of. It has a backpack which gives it basically the ability to jump up to 200 feet before it can drop on any spawn or light vehicle and destroy it with a single punch. It packs quite a punch there, if you know what I mean, and there's quite a few surprises for any large vehicles that get too close, including a disabling EMP pulse. So yeah, and so the Goblin is there with a backpack. It comes with a backpack, and if the Goblin is damaged enough it'll rely on its grenade launcher, which will be more powerful than the needlers, I believe. So yeah, this thing is quite powerful, and definitely it's cool to see the grunts finally trying to get their revenge on all what the Spartans have done to them in the past. So take it as the grunts trying to get their revenge. So it's pretty cool, and I'm personally really excited for this. I want to be guys as well, and I cannot wait to see what the new weapons in the Warzone Firefight will be like. I hope it's not the classic beam rifle. I hope it's the focus rifle that comes back, but a more improved, because that's what sort of a weapon looks like to be. And I wonder what the other weapon is gonna be. There is another weapon, but anyway. So hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.